And we started like promoting all this wickedness in our media. It's spellcasting, it's witchcraft. Like we started putting witchcraft on everything, influencing people's minds with little subtle thoughts and ideas. And it just, the family values went down, like life went down, like just like everything just started going down. Like corruption started going unhinged. I mean, there was a song called F the Police. It came out, and when that came out, there was like a 300% increase in police violence within like 2 months or something. I forget the study was.
Just because of one song?
One song. One song.
Oh, you mean the NWA? That song?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. And it was like, dude, when that came out, like there was a 300% increase throughout the whole country.
But this is a psyop, right? The whole rap game is a psyop.
All of it, yes. Rap is totally created and totally controlled systems.
Okay, so let's get back to mkultra.
Yeah.
So I listened to rap songs, I want to say, when I was a teenager. I listened to D12, Eminem. Those were the two main that I listened to. Then I looked up the lyrics, I want to say like 6 years ago. I was like, what? There is no, because English language is not my native language, right? I'm a Russian speaker and a Lithuanian speaker.
Yeah.
So once I got to know the lyrics, I was like, am I singing this day after day after day? Listening to it while I'm working out or going on a walk or something?
That's spellcasting.
Yeah. And now people are waking up and saying, bro, the whole rap game is a psyop from mkultra and CIA.
Mm-hmm. And not only is it psyop, but like it's witchcraft. It's the same thing. Like mkultra and witchcraft are one and the same. People just don't recognize it like that. Hypnosis is a form of witchcraft, but people don't think that that's connected.
Okay, so MKUltra, they tried to, first of all, there were experiments with American citizens. They tried to give them LSD, acid, and see their behavior, right?
Yeah.
Unwillingly. People did not know that, did not consent for this.
They drugged them. Like, there was tricks and johns, which are prostitutes and stuff. They would bring them in and think they're going to see a prostitute, and then they would drug them, and then they would wake them up, and then they would torture them and do all kinds. They even murdered people. This is actually released. You can actually look up.
This is documented and released.
Yes. Midnight Climax is the name of it. You can look it up. It's called Midnight Climax. And it's Operation Midnight Climax. And Operation. Make sure you got Operation in there.
Yes, it was a real CIA program. Operation Midnight Climax was a secret CIA sub-program under MKUltra in the 50s to 60s. Rented safe houses in San Francisco and New York, hired prostitutes to bring men there, secretly dosed them with LSD, observed them through one-way mirrors, recorded behavior to study mind control, truth extraction, sexual blackmail, drug manipulation. Okay.
Yeah. That's real. That's real.
Was anybody held accountable for this?
No.
Why not? How is it possible that these documents are now...
Bro, they killed people. They killed them. And our CIA, our government did this. Our government, the United States government, in cahoots with Israel, also side note, was involved in this, doing black magic and witchcraft and drug stuff related to things. They murdered people. There was, that's just one branch of MKUltra, bro. Like the whole Charles Manson thing, that was all from MKUltra.
Okay,
you know about Charles Manson?
Yeah, so what I know about Charles Manson, right? There was a cult leader. He was sexually perverted. He was sexually addicted. Has lots of women. And one night he came to the 1 or 2 houses and killed a bunch of people, right?
Yeah, sure. But he didn't kill the people. He brainwashed them and convinced the women that he was with. And like, I think there was another guy too, but like convinced them to go kill for him.
Okay, why and how is he MKUltra?
Because he was practicing hypnosis. He was connected. There was so many things connected to him, which Jolly West, which is a hypnotist, that was working with MKUltra, who is a magician. He's a magic. He is a witch. He's a high-level warlock involved with that. And he was teaching Charles Manson some of this warlock magic and stuff. And so that's literally what Charles Manson was doing. There's a really interesting interview. And Charles Manson is he talks straight up. He says, he's like, you guys think I'm in a cage because I'm here in this prison. He's like, I'm not in a cage. You're all in a cage. He goes, I go to places that you've never even dreamed, in spiritual realms that you don't even know about. And it's very it's very chilly when he says it, because you're like,
with the help
I don't think he's joking.
With the help of what? Hypnosis?
with magic and witchcraft and the occult and hypnosis. Yeah, but he hypnotized people. In fact, there's another one where he interviews this guy Danny Trejo. Have you heard of him?
No.
He's
oh
like,
yeah, so Hollywood actor.
I think so. Yeah, something like that. So Danny Trejo goes to prison, and he's in prison with Charles Manson. And Danny Trejo has an interview with Charles Manson, or not with another guy, talking about his experience meeting Charles Manson. He goes, Charles Manson was a little guy. He was like scrawny. He was a petty thief. He was like, we don't even know why he was actually there. He never did. He was like, doesn't hurt like anything like that. But he said, but they could hypnotize us. And so they kept him in their cell or near their cell and kept him protection because he would hypnotize Danny Trejo and all his little friends there to be high on heroin. He hypnotized them to be high on heroin when there was no drugs. Charles Manson did this to them over and over, he said. And he said there was one guy that Danny was like, how come you can't? There was one guy he couldn't do it to. And Danny was like, why can't you do it to that guy? And he goes, he's never been high. He's never done heroin. And Charles Manson's response was, I can't do it unless he's like done it once before.
He knows what it's like.
Yeah. Okay. And so, but that's an excuse. That's not actually what happened. What happens is when you burn an offering to a demon, to an entity, then you've made the offering, you've done the drug or you've done whatever it is, you've made that offering, then the demon has access to you. And so he was basically saying the demon, he never made an offering to the demon. I can't have the authority of the demon can't be over this man.